Hello, Atlanta Falcons fans. Today we have some exclusive news that you can't miss. So get ready because there's a lot of important information coming. Before continuing, leave your like to support this video. It doesn't cost anything and it helps us a lot. We have a goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers here on the channel. So help us out with your humble like, and if you're new here, take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel. Our goal is to always keep you updated. Thank you, and let's go straight to today's news. 5 potential first-round targets for the Falcons in the 2025 NFL Draft. The 2025 NFL Draft is still a few months away, but the financially strapped Atlanta Falcons must make the most of their picks if they hope to break a 7-year playoff drought next season. While the team has few weaknesses offensively, the defense needs more work. It's been 5 years since the Falcons last selected a defensive player in the first round, but that should change in 2025. With needs at cornerback, linebacker, safety, and possibly defensive tackle, most of the top defensive prospects should be on the table for General Manager Terry Fontenot. Below, we present 5 potential Falcons draft targets, examining why they fit in Atlanta and what ESPN's Mel Kiper had to say about each in his latest 2025 Big Board. 1. Edge Mykel Williams, Georgia. Why he makes sense for Atlanta. The Falcons could lose both of their starting outside linebackers this offseason, and Williams is a potential replacement. The Georgia standout has a long frame that has helped him rack up 17 sacks over the past 3 seasons. If the team holds onto the number 15 pick, Williams should be in play. Mel Kiper's scouting report: Williams is extremely explosive and wins as a pass rusher with speed for power. His curveball on the edge is excellent. The tools are all there, and his potential is immense. Scouts were hoping to see more consistency in his play and some improvement in his sack totals. ESPN Big Board ranking 15th. 2. CB Will Johnson, Michigan. Why he makes sense for the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons enter the offseason with a secondary that could see significant changes. Players like Mike Hughes, D. Alford, Kevin King, and Antonio Hamilton are all set to become free agents, leaving the cornerback position as a need to address in the draft. While Hughes would be an appealing name to re-sign, Atlanta needs to add young, high-level talent to its defense. Michigan's Will Johnson is widely considered the best cornerback in this class. With a combination of size, instincts, and elite athleticism, he would fit perfectly into the Falcons' defensive system. If he's still available at number 15 overall, drafting him would be a steal for Atlanta, immediately bolstering a secondary with a player who's ready to make an impact from day one. Mel Kiper's analysis. Johnson is extremely instinctive in coverage and has an exceptional read of the game, which makes him a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. His ability to anticipate plays and react quickly to ball movement stands out on the field. Additionally, his smooth transition and explosiveness when attacking the ball allows him to call out impactful moves. This season, he not only recorded 2 interceptions, but returned both for touchdowns, demonstrating his ability to change the course of a game in the blink of an eye. ESPN Big Board rank 9th. 3. Malaki Starks, Georgia. Why he makes sense for the Atlanta Falcons. The safety position is one of the needs the Falcons will need to address this offseason. DeMarco Hellams is out for the entire 2024 season due to injury, while Richie Grant and Justin Simmons are set to become free agents in March, leaving Atlanta's secondary with plenty of uncertainty. Malaki Starks emerges as a viable option to bolster that unit. The young safety from the University of Georgia is a versatile and physical talent, traits that could perfectly complement the play of Jesse Bates III, the team's top player at the position. His presence would provide more stability and playmaking ability downfield. The big question is whether the number 15 pick in the 2025 draft would be a good value for Starks. Some analysts believe that the position could be a bit high to select a safety, but it all depends on how the Falcons management views him and how the safety class is evaluated during the pre-draft process. Mel Kiper's analysis. Renowned draft analyst Mel Kiper highlighted the specifics and impact Starks can have on the field. Starks has the skill set to impact the game in a variety of ways. He's a force against the ground game from deep and has been missing tackles recently. Additionally, his speed and timing in coverage allow him to break up passes effectively. He also has experience lining up in the slot, which adds even more value to his stats. Another strength is his ability to finish plays, thanks to his sure hands and sharp instincts. 4. Edge Mike Green Marshall. Why he makes sense for Atlanta. The Falcons need someone who can get after opposing quarterbacks, and no one has done that better than Marshall's Mike Green in 2024. While the lack of elite competition is a concern, he had no trouble matching up with the bigs during Senior Bowl week. Green has been a popular pick for Atlanta in mock drafts, and it's easy to see why. Mel Kiper's analysis. Green, who led the FBS in sacks this season, is extremely explosive on the edge and shows good curveball. But his game isn't all about speed. He also showed power at the Senior Bowl. Green also knows how to seal off the edge against the run and chases well laterally. But what I love most about his game is how he mixes up his pass rush moves. Green can get to the quarterback on the inside or outside, using that speed to power his way through opponents' passing games. ESPN Big Board Rank. 17th. 5. D. Shamar Stewart, Texas A&M. Why he makes sense for Atlanta. As previously stated, this Falcons team needs an edge rusher, and Stewart is an intriguing option. Unlike some of the prospects in this year's class, Stewart isn't a one-trick pony. He can rush the passer and has the strength and size, 6'6", 290 pounds, to be a force against the run. Mel Kiper's analysis. Stewart is still a bit raw and inconsistent as a pass rusher, but his physical traits are off the charts. I could definitely see him moving up the board as we get closer to the draft. He'll test well in pre-draft events. He has quickness and power, and he'll continue to develop. And his scheme versatility is a bonus. ESPN Big Board Rank. 12th.